Hello, my name is Boris, and I'm the president of Pochet of America. Pochet of America is the US brand of Pochet du Corval, which is a French company that does glass packaging in fragrance and cosmetics. I've been very excited to work on projects that involve design, marketing, manufacturing, and they're very pluridisciplinary. And very exciting because there's a great variety of products that we make, and it's very inspiring and at the same time it's very challenging industry to work in, but definitely, as I said, very inspiring to work on new projects every day with various profiles of people that I work with. I think I put a lot of curiosity and energy in discovering this industry, and I was very excited in discovering all the artistic part of it, the design part of it, the combination with the manufacturing process, and really a company where you could you have a combination of so many different skills and personalities and profiles, and I found it so exciting that I'm still here after all these years, and in a role that allows me today to be at the same time strategic, but also hands-on, working with the people on lines, and it's very with a lot of passion. Today, everybody's talking about innovation because there's a feel that to put your product on the market, you need to differentiate yourself in some kind of way. So people have different understanding of what innovation means. To our engineers and our plants, innovation is technical. It's a different process of producing. It's a different material that you would use. For the consumer, it's the added value that a product will bring to them, either functionally or aesthetically. To our customers, it's something that is going to be having a higher equity on the market. So everybody has a different perception. It's important to when we talk about innovation, I mean, I noticed that we have to start by defining what does it really mean and what are the people looking for behind that word. Once we get to a better understanding of that, we obviously can propose better solutions. So I've seen it go both ways, I would say, with us bringing innovations that most of the time, I must say, they fail. Innovations fail. They're ideas that don't happen because there's a lot of steps before something becomes a product on the market. So we make those innovations from a technological standpoint, and then we realize through the process that the value perceived by that customer is not the same than the one that we thought to create from the beginning. On the other side, a lot of our products, and I have here some examples, show how the process from the designer who challenges the factory, and the factory usually says no, and it's not only because we're French and we always say no, but the factory usually is not comfortable making innovations because we work with people in plants that are engineers and people who work with a lot of KPIs and processes who like to stay in their comfort zone. And so when you have an artist or a designer who wants to get them out of the comfort zone, you usually have a conflictual situation, and that's where we come into play to translate that. And on these products, I have examples of where designers pushed us to do some innovations that at first were not feasible at all, and so they had to be very assertive and persevere in their quest to make this innovation, and we ended up doing them. But it was very important to take that time to make them happen and take the risk. So those two things are very important. Take the time to innovate and take the risk, because everything that is new by definition is risky. Risky for your consumer who might not perceive your idea, risky for the factory who might not be able to do it to respect the process, to respect the quality specifications. So as we know, people who are ready to take that risk and who take that time to work on innovations are usually the ones who succeed. And you have to be, of course, ready to fail a lot of times before you get there. We're in a world that everybody wants to, of course, succeed in. There's a lot of entrepreneurs out there. Those who succeed today, I believe, are the ones who just keep their integrity in their vision. So who want to do good quality of their products, who have the story behind it, who put a meaning in that. So I believe that those artists who have those strong personalities usually succeed the most. And if you have an artist compromise with the engineer, usually your product fails. It's almost like it was a sign that somebody made some compromise that he shouldn't have made. So conflict is part of the solution. It's part of the creative process. It's the challenge that makes new things happen. When I work with some of the customers, I feel that they try to make that compromise to make things easier, but that's how you usually end up with making stuff that's not really innovative. So the conflict is almost necessary. Or maybe to choose a better word, it's that tension, that's like the artistic tension, and we might be speaking the same language sometimes, even with a different accent, right? But the artists and the engineers do not speak the same language, so it's important to make them connected, but sometimes also to let them live through that tension. That's how the ideas sparkle and become solutions and products.